Hello, welcome to Manifest Wisely. This is going to be a weekend reading. Could be timeless when you actually see it, meaning it could resonate with you. If that's the case, please like the video or subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you want to talk about it, you can drop a comment, and I like to see and read the comments. Um, you know. It's your prerogative. Do what you wanna do. Your prerogative. Live a life, right? It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. I did talk about Bobby and Whitney in one of my readings a few readings ago. Shouldn't ask me why. But yeah, well, it was one of the cards because they were when they were bathing in in the river of Galilee, I believe, right? The Sea of Galilee? Is it the Sea of Galilee? Sorry, not the River of Galilee. But isn't there a Galilee River as well? I don't know my Israeli geography. Hmm. No, I used to be pretty good at geography. Actually, I was in a geography B one time. Yes, like a spelling bee, there was a geography bee, and me and one of the smartest other kids in school who, FYI, got a full scholarship out to some fancy school in California. Okay. Yeah. He and I were the final two competitors from my school anyway. I missed it was like, what are the four stages of water? Like condensation, evaporation. Yeah. So I didn't even, I was just guessing. Um, you know, that's one of those things as a kid when you watch a lot of Jeopardy and then you just know a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? Some people like to call that book smart. I like to say random knowledge that sometimes, ooh, yeah, baby, because when you dive in deep, sometimes you got to dive in deep. And you're like, what's in reserve, man? What's in reserve? I got to figure this stuff out, man. What was I just doing? I was clearing it with the Palo Santo here. So get your incense, get your Palo Santo, clear yourself something new for the weekend. Yes. Something a little bit of reserve. And maybe you're like, oh my God, I worked all week. I can't. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. No, we're not accepting that today. That whole attitude is in the past, and that's why this is going to be a quick past, present, future. That's really all kind of current energy, you know what I mean? So take it with a grain of salt. Some of this stuff could not have happened yet, but the music I am listening to today, which I was channeling some, is the Spanky and Our Gang. Um, the song specifically, Alexa, play I'd Like to Get to Know You. Greatest hits version. So anyway, apparently Spanky is from my local area, which I did not know that until, later in life, of course. A friend of mine, a bartender I know, happened to be her relation. So I was like, wow, small world, huh? Anyway, Nine of Cups over the weekend here, I feel like you're going to go into it feeling very satisfied. And so it's almost like this. Well, I don't have it in me to go out. Okay, now it's like, well, I'm here. Now what? Like, impress me type thing. So try to have a good attitude about it, but you know, um, anyway, you could get some wish fulfillment out here, right? Yes. You're not born in a silo. Okay. We don't live in silos. And sometimes we get too siloed. And that can be very bad for individuals. Okay. And bad for the community that those individuals are a part of. Because, yes, we all still have to function in society together. Dun dun dun! You mean we can't all be line cooks? You mean some of us have to be out there in the front of the house working with the Three of Swords? Ooh. So, collective, you could, or more likely the case for this collective, right? Somebody could see you out this weekend, um, and or like on a date or something, and that could like not feel good to them. Okay. Or they could hear about you being on a date. This is communication here with the source. So don't let that stop you from doing what you're doing. Never let it stop you. Okay. As long as you're moving in with pure intentions, there's no reason for you to stop. Okay, I'll say it that way. Because somebody out there in Karmicville's like, see, yeah, and exactly. If that's your attitude, okay, this is not the channel for you, bro. Mosey on. Carry on my wayward son. Ace of Pentacles. Surrounding yourself with the right environment, collective, okay? And you see once the smoke clears, you can kind of see it's like, wow, well, she has this shawl on, but she also has on this beautiful dress below. It's like she's expecting greatness to happen wherever she's at. It's like I remember I went out with a girlfriend one time, and this is not to, because I've had this feeling as well. We went out to this bar, and she's like, looks at me and she's like, there's nobody here. And it's like, I was like, well, we're here, right? Like, we are the fun. So, and I've used this analogy with other people before, like, because you do have to bring it, right? Um, Now, obviously, that was not the day when we were going to be running into a bunch of other singles, because me and her are both, out at the same time. And I think she had probably more of a different object. I was more like in hanging out mode, and she was maybe more like looking for dates mode, but that's okay. You know what I mean? And then obviously, yeah, there's nobody. It's like, sorry, I'm your date today. Anyway, it is the weekend. So, you know, enjoy your abundance when it comes to you, okay? And maybe you're like, you know what? I have to work over the weekend. This isn't my weekend. Well, okay, when Tuesday and Wednesday happens, all right, kick back and enjoy your abundance, right? Show up or show out. That's what I'm getting here. This whole, I want to say for some of you, situationship does not need to be the centerpiece here, and it tis not. Thankfully, right? Okay. I've just been getting some strong messages this morning, collective. Yeah, let the world see the real you. This has been coming through heavily recently. Ooh. So maybe you're somebody that wants to, maybe you've been digging deep and you're like, I need to find a greater purpose, like something that brings me this wish fulfillment so I don't end up feeling, maybe resentful in some of these situations. And the universe is just seeing that you can handle it. And so it's like, well, here you go. We're going to try this. Now try that. How about this way? You know what I mean? So, it's really up to you what you do with it all, right? Mhm. Okay. So clarifying the well here, the Five of Wands, you see that movie? And then, is that Dude, Where's My Car? Seven of Wands. Strike up the band. All the angels in the choir are here on it. And I mean on it. Because you got the Five of Wands, which is a little bit of friendly competition. And then at the same time, you got the Seven of Wands. It's like, not only that, you're involved in some friendly competition, but you're like, you know what? I also need my practice area. So excuse me while I swing my. Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of like that. So if you resonate with that, please like the video, right? Okay. this well is also going to be a spring of emotion, bringing you into this greater wish fulfillment, into this greater amount of happiness. Dream, dear, it's over there, you know what I mean? It's probably just a toe marker anyway, right? Usually they are. Now, getting back to this Nine of Cups clarifying, please. Ten of Wands. So, the collective, yeah, you're over here singing the Shania Twain like that don't impress me much, in a way. Because you're like, look at everything. Like you were back here at 12, to be honest, and now you're down to 10, which is supposed to be the maximum amount is the 10, right? So in that sense, again, you're like, look, I don't want any more than I can handle. I'm good. You know, I'm safe over here watching from a distance, which is kind of why you were like, I don't even know if I want to be out, right? What has it brought to me so far? Mm-hmm. Nine of Wands. It's brought you into some bruised situations. But yet we're still going in the right direction, aren't we? Starting at 12, then 10, now 9. Okay? Remember this Three of Swords? Like nothing at all, right? Think about the heart song. It was nothing at all. Something like that. I think I've channeled that one before. Anyway, clarifying this Three of Swords. I am on an empty stomach right now, y'all. So I don't know how good this message is going to be. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're separating yourself from any of this heartbreak and things that just are like, it's almost like drama. It's drama stuff. It's not like real relationship stuff. That's why it's easy for you to step away. Kind of like that bar fight I witnessed last weekend. Like, drama. Bye. Bye. Not interested. Nope. Yeah, because you see through the BS collective. You're like, I don't need to be involved in that because I have victories to capture of my own. And when you're already sitting with the Nine of Cups, although you might be a little bit standoffish, and GL, not gonna lie, right? Not gonna lie. Um, but I feel like you seem happy with it, like I feel like you're okay with it. So now comes this big old Ace of Pentacles, right? Let's get down to brass tack, shall we? Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I don't know why. I just keep getting the message that somebody wants to be helpful in some kind of situation. And that's part of maybe what this wellspring is coming up for you. But make sure it's something that's useful, like and authentic, like it's hard for people to want to listen to you, like say you're somebody that promotes, and I know a lot of people that do this, so please do not, think this is about you in particular. I know a lot of people that promote sobriety. Okay. And yet some of those people are not exactly transparent with what sobriety really means to them. And, so like then you hear about, people doing random other things on the weekends, and it's like, oh, so is it like sober during the week and then on the weekends it's cool, or only if it's this drug and not that drug, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to grasp any authenticity and things of that nature. So, when you clear out the BS, that truth is going to come forth. And that's a lot of what people are looking for. So if you're able to provide that collective, I think this is why you're getting this outcome right here. Okay. So let's clarify that. All right. So sorry if that was a weird analogy, but these are just some of the things that I see, in my passings through my experience, okay? And I try and be transparent as well. So I feel like I can hold other people to that standard because I hold myself to that standard anyway. And if you don't like it, you can get off the channel. Three of Wands. Um, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Where is this gift at for you, collective? It may not be in your backyard, or else it is, and you just haven't gone out and looked at it yet, right? And see what lucky position that you're in, okay? And this guy, like, he's looking from a viewpoint of higher up. So he sees things a little bit differently than somebody that's standing on the ground. So can you fault that person? No. But this is spirit coming to tell you, look at how, what the gift is here, okay, that's coming for you. And sometimes it just takes another perspective to point that out, okay? King of Cups. Maybe it was a King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not sure who's in this collective for you, collective. Who else? Oh my goodness. Who decided to show? If you guys follow my readings, you know. Okay. So, Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and get some clarification since my video is still run here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I need to take a little food break before I like gnaw off up to my elbow, whatever is going on here. So yeah, see, I feel like it's just its matches work so much better with this pillow center. There it goes. It's my concert lighter I got at a Kurt Vile concert. It was at a nice venue in another town. It was like a nice older theater. I really like that theater myself. Anyway, I've been there several times. All right, you guys, I gotta get a snack and then we're gonna clear this space out and keep going. Okay, what up? I'm back. I had a little snack. I feel a little better, and thank goodness because I think that reading took a weird turn, but we did end up with the overall energy of the Two of Cups and this no time for heartache thing here. And this King of Cups showing up. I don't know, collective. This promising versus promises. Yes, it looks promising. I'll say that. But beware of promises because promises are easily broken. And a lot of people say things that they don't even mean. Go figure, right? A lot of it is just word vomit. Now, let's get some clarification on the well. Judgment. Wow. I feel like this is way more important maybe than you might have given significance to. But other people definitely see the significance, hence the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, creating this like defensive position that you've been in. I'll say, I'm not gonna say you're in, but you have been in. So, there's some conjugation for you. Seven of Wands again. Right on top of the five. Telling you what, yeah, they're praying for you now. All the angels and saints, you ever hear that one? And you, my brothers and sisters. Clarifying the Seven of Wands. Just reading the cards, folks. Just reading the cards. Anyway, Two of Pentacles. It is spooky season. Yeah, whatever, how you've like said, look, I have to have my practice time. This is going to enable you to kind of decide on a direction that you want to go. It has to do with your career, I would say. And your contemplation time, I would say, is over here with the judgment. Like now it's time to kind of settle in and see, what this outcome is going to be with this Ace of Pentacles. So like the judgment has arrived, and remember we ended with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's kind of like now we're going to find out in the meantime. So Nine of Cups here, please. Nine of Cups clarified with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like collective, remember to water your plants. Like just do these things that make you happy, okay? Um, don't forget that, every day can exhibit new growth. So, again, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater and don't appear too closed off to others so that there's not room for growth, okay? Because you may be presenting as such. All right. And that's just kind of here with the figure with their arms crossed, but yet there's still room here, room to grow. Because you'd be lying if you said you weren't, that you were completely fulfilled, you know, because you're still at nine, not 10. So anyway, yeah, the 10 of Wands, you're kind of over with the burdens and you're starting to set some of those burdens down. So then you're going down to the nine, okay? And you're potentially looking for somebody else to help you do that. Two of Wands. Definitely looking, right? That's kind of making plans, kind of looking. Somebody could want you to come to them as well. The Nine of Wands. She seems pretty stationary though. Like she seems like she has her ish together, although she has decisions, like she has a handle on it. The Moon card. So I feel like collective, if you started to kind of see things for what they are now under this harvest moon, the reality has set in a little bit, and that might be why you're kind of, a little bit standoffish with this Nine of Cups, okay? But I also feel like for some of you, this could be like and you can see they have their masks on here. This almost be like the let your freak flag fly time because you're not trauma bonding, but you're like survivor bonding or something kind of in a way. And that takes another person. So you're sharing experience. So like I was telling you earlier, maybe you're somebody that has dealt a lot with sobriety. And maybe you've struggled with sobriety. And, maybe that would be good to share in addition to just preaching about sobriety. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes that relates better to people than just preaching about things. Um, and especially when sometimes, as evident that people don't hold up to that. So it's very, it's like, well, what is this mass? It's like I know there it's like that intuitive, I know there's something more and they're just not telling me about it. Right? Okay. And it's kind of created this wound for you where you're not connecting, but now it's kind of like you're starting to see who you can connect with in like, a safe space where even like your shadow is welcome and it's not going to be judged. I hope that message got across to somebody today because I think they really needed it. Okay. So Oh my goodness. All right. It's like the food is starting to, get into the bloodstream. I had like a snack pack of fruit snacks and a granola bar thing with chocolate chips in it, of course. Just tiny chocolate chips, though. I mean, it's caffeine. I don't really drink caffeine. I mean, I do tea. I drink tea. Empress on top of the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like since you've come into balance, you've definitely healed yourself to like the type of level where you're just getting handed aces of pentacles here by, the universe. It's like, here you go. Yeah, you can, I know you can do it. Yeah, and she's kind of looking at you like, yeah, and didn't you know I could do it? Because duh, like I'm the Empress, you know? It's kind of reminding me of that Billie Eilish bad guy song. It's like, who's the bad guy? I don't, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's a weekend for you, right? Fire indeed, Emperor. And the Empress is just here. Did y'all split up or something? Are you trying to split up? What is going on? Moving to and fro. Hmm. I'm just hearing stick a fork in it. It's done, but like, you got the Ace of Swords here. So what's the truth of the matter? For this collective, the Sun, Two of Swords wanted to come out. Does somebody want you to choose between them and an Ace of Pentacles? Are they saying they are the Ace of Pentacles? Can a person be an Ace of Pentacles? Does somebody see you as their good luck charm? I mean, it's great when good things are happening, but are good things happening in your life as well? Here with the Sun card, it appears so. But you wouldn't think necessarily with the Three of Swords and Six of Swords here that it's so great, but first part of the reading, that's not exactly how it came across either. And you have the Three of Wands, Aquarius. Um, Whoever is at a distance to you is healing right now. Okay. And you have the King of Cups as well. So, yeah, let's keep going. You might have a decision to make between this King of Cups and this Aquarius, potentially. You could have it in your chart as well, but I feel like this is some competing energy for you. Ten of Cups. Yeah, you have to decide what's going to make you happy. What did I say about competition? This is the competition card. Ain't got nothing but good love. Yeah. Ain't what you got, it's what you give. And that Nine of Cups card is saying it all today on that. Mm-hmm. All right, collective. I'm going to pull some light worker cards for you. So whenever you see this message, please take what resonates and leave what does not. If it's not your message today, don't sweat it. Hopefully it was juicy enough for you to enjoy watching. So if that's the case, please like the video or subscribe, drop a comment. Protection, call back your power, cut the cords. Soul retrieval. This is a 7 here. There's an eclipse coming up too, you guys. See that? On October 14th. So maybe between now and that eclipse, you need to think about calling back your power, cutting any cords here with this 3 of Swords and becoming this healed Empress, right? And then you'll have your soul retrieval here. You'll be able to let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Now, what else do we have here? Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Oh, I love this card. And you have your, different, some religious deities here, archangels of sorts. And sometimes that's what you need in order to heal, right? You need to call upon something of that nature. Okay. Let's get another card here, and I gotta close out, so I gotta go. No, that's not. Mintakan, longing for home belonging, the original light worker. She looks kind of like a mermaid. So, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, this big old King of Cups, clarified with the Ten of Cups. Wanting to bring you this happiness here. Wanting to bring you home. Like E.T. So, if that is you, collective, I hope this message helped. I don't know. I'm a little confused a little bit. Who or what is triggering you now, Mirror? Yeah, that's me right now. It's like, what? Yeah, what's triggering the reader? Because I'm like, I'm not gonna say I always understand the message when it's delivered. Sometimes that's why I do go back and watch the readings. So then, and hopefully I can get this uploaded soon for you guys. So enjoy your weekend. Please manifest, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Until next time, bye bye.